Hi there, this is Angelus again, and I want to talk to those people out there who are business owners or mid-level manager. Now, if you have a staff and employees, great news, you can actually get them to work overtime for you legally for free and enjoy it. Now, I'm not attempting to say that you're going to take advantage of them. Since I'm saying the word legal, I mean it is legal. Now, how does this work, Agilus? How do you get them to work overtime and not pay them for it? Simple. You become the leader or the manager that they deserve to have. And then you will deserve to have the most ideal workforce under your belt. So this is how it works. 3 things. You must keep this in mind. Very simple, but very important. 1, if you're talking to your staff, if you communicate with them on a regular basis, this will go a long way in increasing the morale. What I'm trying to say is, it's like if you ever read the 1 Minute Manager, theory about the 1 Minute Manager is that you treat your employees like their family. So the first thing, the most important thing before anything else you do, you greet them every morning. Every day, every single one. You talk to them. Small talk. You find out personal things about them. Do they have kids? And are the kids in the daycare? Is the daycare treating them well? Do they have animals? Do they have pets? Are they pets well? Are they have pets that are having issues? Do they have family members who are, sick in the hospital, whatever? What you want to do is talk to them like you're talking to family, okay? You treat them with this need to show them that you are invested in their well-being. That is very important. You do that with every single one in the beginning of the day. And then you go off and do what you have to do as a manager or as a leader, business you have. The second thing you need to do is treat them with respect. Treat them with family, because you don't always respect your family members sometimes. You treat them like strangers that you just met. And if you talk to a stranger, the first thing you want to be is civil. You want to be polite. You want to, show them respect because you don't know them. You want to give them respect. Believe me, I've been doing consulting for, I say, maybe 30 years and 20 years coaching, and many of the employees told me the same thing. They don't feel respected by the upper echelons. So show them the respect that you would show a stranger. They need this. The third thing that's very important that lots of business owners, especially I've seen a lot in corporations, they seem to miss. And it's you want to empower them to make their own decisions. If they're making their own decisions, then your work is reduced greatly. Now, here's an example. There's a problem. Now, more often than not, I've been in companies where the employee comes across a problem, goes to the boss, whoever the boss is, and say, listen, this is the problem, I need your help. Now, first of all, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of waste of time. It's very inefficient, and it doesn't make the crew feel that they are valuable. So instead of making them come to you, you tell them they are to resolve and make decisions on their own. If they cannot resolve the problem, then they can come to you. But before they come to you, think of at least 2 to 3 resolutions for the problem that you think might work, but you're not sure. You just need the okay from the boss. Now, this is the great part about this is a win-win because 1, they already brought you the homework that you don't have to do. All you have to do is just plug into what they suggested and make a decision. Okay, we're going to go by that route and give them the credit for that. Or you say, listen, thank you for telling me about the problem and thank you for giving me options. I will get back to you and let you know what my decision will be. You don't make a decision in front of them right there. Maybe your decision is better than theirs, but you want to make it look like they have contributed. That really increases morale. You give them the power. They've done the homework for you, so you're making a quick decision as opposed to you got to figure out a problem yourself for the issue. And you know that they are going to be watching your back, and you don't have to be micromanaging, doing all those other things that managers think they have to do to watch their crew when the crew is working more effectively policing themselves. These 3 simple things is all you really need to create immense gratitude, fulfillment at their jobs, higher morale, and science has proven that if you raise the morale and you get them to be the old-fashioned way, be proud of their work, enjoy what they do, be happy at the job. A lot of people don't say that anymore. Well, they will then go out of their way to do whatever they can to help the company. Instead of just watching and the clock to see when they're going home, milking the time, they'll be looking at the clock now to see how long they have to finish more work. You're probably saying, I don't see this. How does this happen? Well, I'm going to tell you a true story. It happened to me when I had a company before I closed it down and sold it. I left late after midnight. There was some crew left. I figured, I'll tell them, I'm going to be back in the morning. I'll see you guys during the afternoon. So I come back 8 hours later and I said, they're still there. And I'm like, what? Did they go home and come back and beat me here? How did that happen? They said, no. We slept here. We stayed the night to finish the extra work. I said, listen, I didn't authorize that work. I didn't give you permission to do that. I can't pay you for that overtime. And because I really, at the time, I couldn't afford that. And they said, it's on me. We already clocked out when you left, and we didn't clock in for today. We wanted to finish the work. And now we're going to go home, and we'll be back in the afternoon. And I said, wait a minute, why would you do that? Why would you work all those hours at, third shift and do it for free? And they said something that was very surprising, but then again, it wasn't surprising because of how I follow my own rules. They said, because of your leadership, because of the respect you show us, and the trust that you have in us for giving us the ability to make our own decisions without you around, we love our job. We love your leadership, and we want to do the best for this company as possible. So they worked for free overtime. I didn't authorize it, and they didn't complain about it. In fact, they were more than happy to do that. That's how you get people to work effectively, efficiently, and productively for your company by, one, looking at them as, like family members, two, showing them respect as you would a stranger, and three, giving them the power to make their own decision. That's it, my friends. Let me know if this helped anyone of you out there. And if you know somebody that this video can help, share it with them. Please subscribe and like this video. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.